So now that we have our project set up, let's go ahead and go over how we could set up our route. So let's open our project up. I'll be using VS Code. So there's a few directories here to help componentize your project a bit, but let's not worry about them for now. For now, we'll just go over them as we need them. Now, towards the bottom here, we have a routes directory. Inside it is a web.py file. If we open that up, you can see that this is where all of our routes live. You'll see we only have our home route here, but we'll have a lot as our project grows. Let's go ahead and add a new route, and we'll make this a projects route. So to do that, we could use the above as a template, and we need a get route, which goes to a projects route. Now we'll need to point that route to go to a controller method. You can think of a controller method as a class that wraps function-based views if you're coming from Django. Now we'll call this a project controller, and we'll want to execute the show method on that class. You can specify the controller method or action by this @ symbol here. Now while we're here, it's good convention to name your routes, since sometimes routes change, but route names typically don't. So throughout our code, whenever we reference this route, we will reference it by the name instead of by the route itself. So to do that, just like above, we could say .name, and we're going to use this route to show our projects. So we could say show.projects. Now this could be any string, but I usually like to go with the convention of putting an action and then the resource that I'm using, in this case, projects. So now that we have our route set up, in the next video, we'll talk about how to finish up this controller.